What's up guys, I'm Matt Rife and you are watching Laugh Factory Fresh Faces. If you like what you see, help out your favorite comic by liking the video below. Peace.
You know, guys, sometimes I feel like a pinball machine, like I'm always getting played. And people be pushing my buttons even when they don't have any quarters. But I stay positive, guys. I stay HPV positive. My doctor recently was like, hey, Kevin, you have high cholesterol. And anything that gets your heart rate going is considered cardio. And you should do more of it. So what I'm doing now is instead of working out, I do a lot of cocaine. It gets my heart rate going. And it gets me sweating, It's a great alternative, guys. I've done so much cocaine in my life, guys, that I lost my sense of smell. And now every time I walk into a kitchen, I like to take a deep breath and wonder, are they cooking cocaine in here? Earlier this week I was fornicating with a chola. And I was sweating a lot, more than usual, because of the cocaine. And I was sweating on her face. And next thing you know, I looked down on her and her eyebrows had vanished. Gone. I started to question my own reality. Like, am I gonna one day vanish just like these eyebrows and just not be anywhere in existence? So I did what anybody would have done in that situation, and I reached for the Sharpie. And with 2 strokes, I put him back on her, guys. But she's angry now. But that's because I drew him that way. You see, guys, I prefer angry sex. It's much more pleasant. I consider myself more like Shakespeare than like Richard Pryor, But I do have a lot of priors. But I don't let my priors define me, guys. I don't let my priors define who I am. Because when I was in jail, all I ever did was read and educate myself. Like, I was even reading while I was getting butt raped. And even though my forehead kept hitting the book and I kept losing my place, I never gave up. Never give up on your dreams, guys, is what I'm saying. Because if I didn't give up and then you guys give up, then who's the bitch? Who's the bitch? Guys, like, a lot of people say that the sun gives you cancer, right? The sun gives you skin cancer. Well, I decided to do a little research, and I came to the conclusion that it was a lie. The sun doesn't give people cancer. The sun gives white people cancer. And they're trying to trick us all, guys. My spirit animal is actually an oyster. And the reason an oyster is my spirit animal is because I have a pearl inside of me. I have a pearl of cocaine that has accumulated over the years. Like, I may be brown on the outside, but I'm white on the inside. Like, I recently got a job at a tanning salon. And pretty much what I do in this tanning salon is I stand outside and I tell people I got my tan here. I'm pretty much their mascot, guys. I remember when I was a teenager, I came home from school once, and my grandpa gave me a beer, and he's like, Kevin, sit down. I got some advice for you. He was like, Kevin, listen, like if you live with your eyes closed, then you can put your dick anywhere. But then my grandma would always like counter his advice. She would always be like, Kevin, like if you live with your eyes closed, then you'll end up like your grandpa with AIDS. But I want to make it clear, guys, like my grandpa did not die of AIDS. He died of a heart attack. He got a heart attack when he got the news that he had AIDS. You know, guys, like the one person that I love the most in this planet is my mom. Like, I love my mom because she did a lot of things for me. And the number one thing she did was she gave birth to me and she gave me a chance at this life, you know. But you know who I love more than my mom? My grandma. Because my grandma gave birth to my mom, who gave birth to me. But you know who I love more than my grandma? You guys know who I love more than my grandma? The thing I love more than my grandma is cocaine. Because who needs a grandma, guys? Like, come on, grandma, you've been here for a long time now. Like, it's time. It's time. Thank you, guys.